Welcome back, everybody. In this video we're going to be checking out the TST Dreamer Defender e-bike. So let's go ahead and see what this looks like on the inside, see how well of a packaging job they did for the transport. Everything looks like it was shipped all right. Everything's nice and steady in there. There's nothing loose. Let's go ahead and pull this out and see what this bike looks like and get it set up. So I've got the e-bike out of the box and everything unwrapped, and you've got to install the front tire, the handlebars, the mud flap, and here's your accessory kit. You've got your user's manual, you've got your charging port, you got your pedals, you've got your kickstand, and then you've got all the tools you need to assemble the e-bike fully right in there. And then that's your gear protector, goes over right here. So we're gonna go ahead and get this put together, and I'll show you when she's all put together. As you guys can see, we got the TST Dreamer e-bike all set up. The setup wasn't bad at all. It took me about 25 minutes to have it fully set up, which is pretty typical with these e-bikes, but it's a really sharp looking e-bike. They did a really good job painting it. It's got a really high glass black finish paint on it, and just a sharp looking bike. I think it looks really cool. And one thing that's unique about this e-bike compared to other ones is its shifting mechanism right here. It's got the 7-speed Shimano shifter, and instead of the clicker shifter, this is a twist shifter. Just like that. So that's unique to this e-bike compared to other ones. But next thing I'm going to do is take it out and go for a spin, and I'll tell you a few details about the e-bike as I'm riding it around. I'm excited to give it a try and test it out. Let's take it for a spin. Well, let's go ahead and power on. Just turn the e-bike on. We're going to go to pedal assist up to 5, which is the top pedal assist. Shows your battery power, which is fully charged, and then your miles per hour. And then here's your headlight. Hit that, and then the headlight turns on. It's too bright out to see right now, but let's go ahead and give it a try. Here's your throttle. Oh, takes right off. I'm gonna take her down a few notches here.
impressed with the power of this e-bike. As soon as you start pedaling, that pedal assist hits and it almost throws you right backward. It's really powerful.
Well, I've got the TST Dreamer Step-Thru fat tire e-bike right out here on the porch where it's some good light so you guys can get a good look at it. I really like the looks of this e-bike. It's a really sharp looking e-bike in all black, really glossy look to it. I've got this rack on the front of it, which is really handy for hauling trail cameras around or really anything that you want to carry with you. It's pretty handy for that. But let me go over some of the specs of this e-bike for you guys. This is actually available in both black and white on the website. Right now, it's $1,270, which is way down from what it was originally listed at $2,166. It's got a 1,300 watt rear wheel drive motor, and this thing really has some torque to it, especially I noticed going up an in-grade or up a hill. When you hit the throttle on this thing, you really feel it take off. It's got a lot of power. It's got a rear brake light, as you guys can see, as well as a headlight and a reflector on the front. This thing's range is up to 65 miles, depending on how much you use the pedal assist. It's got a 48 volt, 15 AH lithium ion battery, which is actually detachable. So if you put the keys right here into this, you can actually take this battery out, and right here is where you charge the battery, right in there, and that closes up pretty easily like that. You can get a full charge on that battery in 4 to 5 hours, which is pretty incredible. Really pretty short period of time to get a full charge on this e-bike. It's got a max load of 500 pounds. So this is an e-bike that you could hook up a trailer to and pretty easily haul anything you wanted with you. I use it for hauling hunting gear during hunting season. It's pretty nice to put decoys in if you're turkey hunting or your turkey vest, something like that. This e-bike has puncture resistant fat tires on it. They're 26 inches by 4 inches with a really aggressive tread, as you guys can see right there. Really good on rough terrain or muddy terrain. So this e-bike has alloy front fork suspension, which you can lock or unlock on the top of the suspension there. I noticed really good suspension cushion rides on uneven ground. I went down the dirt road with it on some really bumpy terrain, and the suspension makes for a really smooth ride. I was really impressed with that, as well as the seat. The seat is really nice and cushioned, has a good feel to it as well. The total weight of this e-bike is 86 pounds, so it is a little bit heavier than your typical e-bike. This isn't one that you're going to be able to just kind of throw around. It does have some pretty good weight to it, but at that, it's obviously built really well. So it's not cheaply put together, and you can kind of tell just by the weight of this e-bike. One of the things that's really unique about this e-bike is its step-through design. You can just kind of, it's super easy to get on and off, like literally just step through. So there's no bar going across the top right here. You can just get on and off super easy by just stepping through, which is how it came to the name the Step-Thru e-bike. So this e-bike has front and rear wheel disc brakes. Super easy to adjust if you want to tighten them up or loosen them up right here on the handlebars. Right here you have your LCD display. We'll go ahead and turn it on for you guys. And right here you have your pedal assists, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You have your headlight. You just hold that on, your headlight comes on. Hold it down, your headlight comes off. And then you actually have Bluetooth as well, so you can hook this up to your iPhone and track your data through the e-bike on your iPhone as well, which is pretty cool. Right here is your gas. Well, it wouldn't be your gas, it would be your acceleration, your throttle. And right here is your Shimano 7-speed transmission. This is unique with this e-bike. Most e-bikes have the click-through transmission. This right here, you can It's kind of like a throttle deal. Most bikes you would have the throttle right here, but this is how you transition through your different gears, which is actually kind of cool. It's got a rear rack that you can hook up anything to that rack pretty easily. It's got reflection on the pedals as well as the back of the bike and the front of the bike right here. Overall, super happy with how this e-bike has been. Kaylee and I have both been riding this e-bike all over the place, testing it out. Super fast downhill. It's got a top speed of 25 miles an hour on flat ground, but going downhill, the sky's the limit. I've had this thing going over 35 miles an hour going downhill, so it really cruises. It's a smooth ride on and off road. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a bunch of footage of Kaylee and I riding this e-bike around, and I'm gonna give you my final opinion of it at the end of the video as we're riding it. So I appreciate everybody watching. Let's check this out in action. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the TST Dreamer e-bike video up and give you my final thoughts. It's an extremely well-built e-bike, and I was super impressed with the power of this motor. Just the sheer torque of going up steep grades and stuff. I've done a lot of e-bike reviews in the past, and a lot of the e-bikes just don't seem to have the power going up a steep grade like this particular e-bike has. It definitely has that instant power when you're going up a hill or something that other bikes don't. So that's one thing that stood out for me against other e-bikes. Is other than that, it's just got a really good feel to it. The seat sits really nice. The handlebars feel really good. Overall, it's definitely an e-bike that I would recommend. It's a well-built e-bike. It's got great suspension and a really sharp look to it. I think it's a really good looking e-bike overall, just the design of it. I like how you can shift using a throttle-like shifter instead of the push button like most e-bikes. Definitely one I would recommend. I'm going to put a link in the description if you guys want to check them out. Thanks for watching.